Hey Joe, last minute live stream here. How you doing, man? Looks different, like it's different. Joe is in the house. Get a few minutes, wait for it to fill up. Got 2 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. We just got the alert that we went live, so we'll give it a few minutes here and we're gonna sit down and talk with all of you. Hey Phil, Britta, how's it going? Barry, what's going on, buddy? Hey, we went live. Are you impressed? Good to see you. Ruth, what's going on? Oh, Susan, you can stay up. Rayman, what's up, brother? Everyone share this out. We'll get some few people in here, make sure the notifications get out, then we'll talk. Yeah, Brian, just takes a minute for YouTube to get its alerts sent out. See atop of Landon's head here. Needs a pillow to sit on. Oh.
I bet.
Brian Hammers, what is up, buddy? Haven't seen Brian in a long time. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, B Charming. He's it's my son, Landon. Robert, hang tight on the topic. We'll talk about it here in a second. Catherine, thanks. Thanks so much. Birthday dinner. Where's dessert? Austin Andrews. Hey, that's Austin. Greg's Austin.
Hi.
Landon says hi. Brian's gonna tear it up. Austin, what's going on, buddy? Thanks, Carla. Yep, Landon the magnet fisher. He catches all the good stuff. Cream brulee. Trying to get Landon in this too, but camera's too. There we go. Hey Robert, house is going good. Once we get it finished up, we'll do a tour. So we'll get a couple more minutes here, and we just want to go live. We haven't talked to you guys for a while, and we got quite a few comments that you'd like to see us go live, and so Lana and I figured we'd jump on. So I just got a alert that Miss Body Painter is live on TikTok. She paints her body.
Ew.
Yeah, pretty weird. Good evening, Sandra. So hey, we wanted to talk to everybody and just let you know that it's been crazy over here. We posted a video a couple days ago about a friend that received some text messages. We posted those text messages, and apparently I put the video up and you could see some of the details. It wasn't blacked out enough. So we actually went back in. What are you doing? We went back in and blurred it out and posted it on Facebook and YouTube. But really what's happened is people are tracking things down, and it's no secret to find out where someone lives on the internet these days. But what's really concerning is when people start running different background checks, which everyone's entitled to do if you want to pay the money. But sharing our personal and private information is pretty concerning. So we have actually I've taken the step and contacted some private investigators, and so they are looking into the matter and doing some tracking back of said individual. So should be interesting. Can't ever cover up your digital tracks. So we'll see what happens. You know, I was hoping by posting this video to alert all of you of the stuff that can happen, but I was also hoping that whoever is thinking it's funny to do such things could step up to the plate and apologize. But it takes big shoes to do that. So what's going on, everybody? I got some questions rolling in here. Lockdown still goes for a while. That sucks. Landon School is open. They go back
Face to face the 22nd.
face to face on the 22nd. We do have stalker laws. The thing is, we didn't receive the message directly. It went to an old phone number that we had somebody else had. So, but also, if any of you follow Arms Family Homestead,
Austin said hi. Austin Gregan. Austin. Oh.
Austin Arms Family Homestead, their Facebook was hacked. So head over to Facebook if you follow them and report their page as it's been hacked, as they're trying to represent Daniel. Freezing the butt off in Iowa. I tell you, it's freezing here too. I think today was a little warmer, but it's definitely cold. Muskegon has a lot. Oh yeah, Muskegon's always, you're in that snow belt area right up there. Hey Joe, so that's a good question. We get so many comments about, Eric, you got to post your property, like you're an idiot, da 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 da, right? There's only so many times you can post your property, and they keep ripping the signs down. So it's a catch-22. 12 degrees in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's probably right about what it is here. It's pretty chilly. So what's everybody else up to? I hear there's some snow coming again later this week. $82 degrees. I love being 82 degrees. Whereabouts did you say where you're at in Florida?
Kansas City.
Just in Florida. Where are you at in Florida? Kansas City is going to be 30 below.
That's the place.
Wow. It's too bad Kansas City that it wasn't 30 below last week during the Super Bowl. It might have got those guys moving a little better. Like picking on Landon. He's a big Mahomes fan.
He's better than Tom Brady, obviously, even though he lost.
-2 wind chill in Indiana. Yeah, it's not too far from us. $82. Man, that's just amazing. Just out at Kennedy Space Center. So you can probably see it when they... What are you doing? Don't be screwing around. -21, 4 degrees. Just go see what he wants and come back.
I swear. Anything to do.
In Utah, yeah, Brad, in Utah, definitely interesting weather out there too. -15. Man, I don't know how. That's one thing we can't stand is the cold weather. It's so, like, I could live in warm weather all year.
Guess what, Dad? Austin went upstairs with that meter thing to detect that stuff, and it lit up to the orange.
You guys hear that? Lawson took a K2 meter, which is what does it do? Like finding spirits or ghosts or frequencies.
Like
took it upstairs and it actually like rose up like there's ghost.
And the lights were off, and he wanted me to go up there with him.
Joe, you're in Michigan too, huh? Nice. Yeah, so Griff is actually
Right there.
Where's he at? Right behind us. He's been following behind us. Usually when we get the camera out, or I start to get the camera out, he's always following me. It's going to be in the negatives. Yeah, we had some issues with our furnace this week too, and thankfully it's still running. Oh man, I cannot. I had a snowmobile a long time ago when I was younger, and I could not adjust to the cold. Then it broke down once. I had to walk so far. Man, it was crazy. Oh, definitely, yeah. Dog's feet. That's why we didn't take Griff last weekend out. Hey, William.
Bye, Eric.
Might get down in the negatives, huh? Oh, yeah, Lando would love to see a space shuttle launch.
That'd be cool.
Oh, I know, modern day. Stop running around. I know modern day. It It was actually, what was it, 2 days ago? 2 days ago it started making weird, no, it smelled real hot. And then we changed the filter, it still smelled hot, and it's at least running now, so hopefully it gets us through the winter. What's up, David? Lawson, just come over here if you want to be on it, it's fine. Oh, I can't imagine just the smoke and everything else. Hey, Steven. 2 years ago, your furnace went out? Yeah. We got a wood burner, so it helps, but the thing don't heat the whole house.
He doesn't want to be in
Oh. You watch those ghost videos on Facebook? Omar, yeah.
Omar.
Yeah, we watch Omar. Dude, your face is like right up there. Does
Well, I
Michigan
can't
have a...
see.
There you go. Set it back like that. Does Michigan have a purple fence? They do not. Yeah, definitely a lot of gators. We've been down to Alabama a few times by the rivers and seen some gators. -27. Holy cow. That is crazy. How many of you follow Arms Family Homestead? Hey, Jessica. Yeah, Omar Gosh TV. Thanks, Steven. Your nickname is Gator. I asked the question of Michigan. Phil, they do not. I used to work for a unique towing. Ever seen the show Heavy Rescue? I've seen a few of those crazy shows, and they look pretty intense. I like watching the repo guys. Those are always fun too. Austin, stop.
Go out there.
PA is a purple law. Yeah, the purple law, everyone says to paint the fences or the fence posts, but here in Michigan it doesn't really do a whole lot. But then again, Michigan laws are just like crazy. Houston Jacob D. Dan. So what videos are you guys enjoying that's on the channel? We've been doing a lot of magnet fishing. That's been a lot of fun. Yeah, be sure, so go to Facebook. If anyone's on Facebook, go to Arms Family Homestead and report their page as it's been hacked. Somebody hacked their account. 19 degrees, that's crazy. Yeah, Bernice, it's cool like watching them walk up there and just like hook on and go. Doesn't matter what position the car's in, they get it. McGee Homestead Adventures. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I love it when you comment. Hey, Tim, what's going on? Yeah, Barry, we try to mix it up a little bit. We have some people that don't like magnet fishing, some people that don't like metal detecting. What do you guys think about doing, I think I put a post on this, I was actually surprised, about doing a series where we actually try going, I know this sounds funny, but we're actually go try to trespasser. Or
Like-
trespasser. Trespass.
Like that Erik guy, or however you say it.
Stop. Freezing here. Whoa. Steven has Rona. That's not good. You doing okay? Scuba, I haven't. I've seen some that you've sent over. A lot of people don't like hunting and trapping, but I still do both. Yeah, I know Trapper Jay gets a lot of, used to get a lot of hate on his channel. I'm in South Central Missouri. Yeah, that's gonna be coming back over here to Michigan here before too long. They're talking about it anyway. So you guys think that we should go try to trespass? Type a number 1 in the chat if you think so. Adventures with Purpose is a good channel. Man, we got so many, there's so many people that are hating us, and like, it's crazy. It's kind of for the rush. I mean, what do you think a lot of the folks that do the, Omar stuff, right, where they go out and explore abandoned properties, 9 times out of 10, they don't have permission to do that. What's up, Ikes? Ikes, thanks for the heads up on the channel yesterday, by the way, on the information you sent me, or posted. I got that blurred out. What do you mean they don't cross trespassing? If you don't have permission to go on someone else's land to explore, you don't have written permission. Isn't that trespassing? Unless it's a public property. Yeah, everyone smash that like button. Mike, I'm not saying that it makes, I want to be clear, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying there's a lot of folks that do the abandoned videos, right? And they show up and just go explore properties because they're abandoned, but somebody owns those properties and they don't get permission all the time. Completely agree, Teresa. That's what we see a lot, especially on Facebook. On Facebook, it's a pretty rough crowd. Yeah, state land's okay. So is Uncle Lumpy. What's up, buddy? Yes, it did, Kelly. We haven't done a video yet, but yeah, it did. Thanks for sending that, by the way. That was awesome. Barry, we have not. So the video we did 2 videos, and the one on the abandoned, cemetery, we actually went to the coordinates where that's at, but obviously the gravestones or the graves are buried underneath. Yeah, that barn. So there's 2 videos. There's one of the barn, then there's one where we went back in the deep stuff, back where the graves were. 83 in the house. I don't know about the abandoned mines. The thing collapses, you're screwed, but 43 likes. We gotta get that number up. Come on, folks. Do us a favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the like, share it. So what do you think of the videos lately? We've cut them a little bit. We've cut them down a little bit to cut out a lot of the fluff, because we had so many people who are like, oh, this is boring. It's taking too long. So we cut them down to be more fast-paced. So just curious on the feedback. No one's really said a whole lot about it. Like Spike. Austin says like Spike. B charm. B, you're always dropping comments. I love it. Paul Peck drywall. Paul Peck is a legend. Paul Peck has like 150,000 subscribers. That is crazy. Like, I can't even imagine having that many. Paul, what's it like to be a big YouTuber, buddy? And here's the good thing about Paul. Paul is one of our moderators, along with Modern Day Tech, Rayman, and Tim. And these guys are so like calm and collective and humble. Like Paul, 150,000 subscribers. Give you the shirt off his back. But he won't do a collab with me though. That's what I don't get. Just picking on you, Paul. But Paul, thanks for stopping by the last excuse me, the last video. We are tracking down we are tracking down having somebody track down the phone number, and the information we have right now is it looks to be like it was it's a Google Voice number. So that's okay. Google Voice is even easier to track. You just gotta go through some additional steps. Like the shorter walks, yeah. I figured a lot of people would. The retention's a lot higher. Thanks for hitting the like button. We appreciate it. And thanks to, like I know Barry's been here. Yeah, he just took off. I don't know where he went.
He's up here. He said he got tired of sitting out there.
Oh. Just got tired of sitting out here. But Barry's been with the channel since like day one. Like seriously, Barry, he's even, look at that. See that sexy woman on the floor?
Hey.
She is hot. But Barry's been here since like day one. He's got the sweet looking setup with a color scheme there on his account. He's a member. It's like $5 a month. Really appreciate his support. Kurt, we have not posted the video of the GPS coordinates. We're actually looking at trekking that way tomorrow or Sunday. So it will be up soon. And we have no idea where it's, I looked at Google Earth or Google Maps and looked at it. Look at those emojis. Check that out. I need to make some more of those too. Active shooter. So where do the coordinates lead? So I'm not going to give that information out right now. We will go to that location though, but again, privacy and everything else, like we're already being harassed and stalked and everything else. The last thing I'm going to do is put someone else's coordinates, whether it's county, state, or a business or what it is. So, video's different. If you can recognize, the video, we'll give you some details, but we're not going to just give the coordinates out. Ike's, are you kidding me? Man, Trapper Jay, like, the guy's awesome. You go in his live stream, he's got like 150 people. And he's always like having a ball. I didn't know he was live tonight. But if you're on YouTube as well, I'm sorry, YouTube. If you're on Facebook as well, stop over there to our page and check it out. Locked and loaded. So Tim, here's the thing, man. Like I got your message too, or the post is, it's one thing, like anybody can find anybody, right? These days, just it's the way it is. You get on the internet, search for whatever. I've shown all of you what people are searching on Google, and maybe some of you are, and that's fine. You're allowed to. No issue with that. But when folks search stuff, and then I get threats, and I get people sending texts to other people that had my number, and then unfortunately I knew them. It's crazy. So, if somebody wants to talk to us that bad, like send us a message on Facebook, send us an email, like be nice about it. Don't be a tool, So I don't know. Maybe it's a generation thing. Oh, Steven, that's not good, man. Oh, Janet, San Diego. Like, I love San Diego. We went there so long ago, just my wife and I. We went to a beach, and you probably have heard of this beach. I think it's called Black Beach. It's beautiful. Like, you go down this mountain, and it's like all these people paragliding and stuff, and you go down this mountain. And it's a lot of fun, but then all of a sudden, there's like naked people everywhere. It was like a nudist beach. We had no idea. So it was rather interesting being there with my wife. But we love San Diego. Love to go back. Definitely, it's pricey though to fly from Michigan to San Diego. Put police department coordinates on paper, place back on. Scuba Dude, that's a great idea. Yeah, Jan, it was crazy. Like, a lot of it was men that were out there. There's a few younger women, I guess, in their 20s or 30s. But yeah, a lot of fun out there in San Diego. Been to San Francisco too. I didn't care for that, but San Diego's a lot of fun. Florida's fun. We've been to Gulf Shores. That's a lot of fun. I'd like to go to New York sometime. No, where's... So here's... Check this out, guys. Watch this. Griff. 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 Hey, wake up, buddy. Wake up, Griff. So that was Griff. He's snoozing, taking a break. Got your four-wheeler running the other day. Awesome. So we got our golf cart stuck. I don't know if... Yeah, you know what? We went live. It's on Facebook. We went live last weekend. I think it was last weekend. We went live and went out there, and we actually got the golf cart stuck. Like buried. Took us a couple days to get it out. Hey, TD Dean. Yeah, he's definitely tired. Yeah, Tim, I did. Yeah, then we came back, we got the tractor out, went back out, and it was so like narrow, I kept hitting the tree. He's a good guard dog. Like you hear a noise or anything, or somebody comes in, he hears it right away. Of course, our driveway, the way that is, that helps too. Hey, Ikes. So Joe's firewood video is sending me some messages.
Awesome.
Sorry about that. Everything's well in the household until Dad goes live. See you, Bernice. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, don't mute it. I muted it. Too many times you've heard me, Tim, not mute it. So anyone got any big plans for the weekend? Trapper's usually crazy. They're usually dropping a bunch of super chats in there, and he's down on some whiskey. Hey, combat veteran, how's it going, buddy? Trying to stay warm here. We got the fireplace or the fire box going. What are you doing? Well, then sit here and behave. Say hi to Tim. He knows that you're a handful. Doing good, man. Doing good. Just wanted to go live. We haven't been live on here in a while, so we figured we would stop by. Pooter. Austin Andrews said hi.
Hi.
So definitely going to be cold this weekend. Yeah, I'm jealous, Tim. I wish we had one of those. We got an indoor wood burner, but we didn't do the outside. Ice fish? You're brave. That's cold. What's up, combat vet? Gary, all the way from Ireland. What's going on, brother? Just watch about power outage. Yeah, that's not good. Definitely get a kerosene heater if you have kerosene nearby. Rayman, thanks for the super chat, buddy. $5 super chat for Griff. Thanks for the coffee cup. Rayman's been wanting a coffee cup for quite a while. Thanks for the super chat, brother. So usually the reason I said that the Griff thing is typically we go get treats for Griff with the super chats. And then one time TC Games actually donated super chat. We went and bought a couple more cameras for the woods. So everything we get, we pour back into the channel for all of you. Yeah, so here, if you just joined, hey Nick, if you just joined, stop. If you just joined, we had we've had some situation go on with, you know, the stalker harassment, whatever you call it, and we ended up hiring a private investigator to check into it. So early indicators are it's a Google Voice phone number. So if said individual is watching, we do know that you have a Google Voice phone number, and we do know the email address it's tied to, and we are going to know the IP address it's tied to, which will then be tied to your internet service provider, which will then be tied to your home address. So it's 2 degrees. Holy crap. Rosemary's from New York. Lawson wants to go to New York.
Did you see Ground Zero?
Yeah, Google Voice is like you get a free digital phone number instead of like a landline or cell line, and it just goes through the internet. Holy cow, Tim, that is crazy. That's another thing this weekend we got to do is we got to go out there and we're going to go out there and actually split some wood. So if you want to see videos of splitting wood, drop a number 5 in the chat. But I might record some of that. It's not too exciting, but I guess it's kind of satisfying if you're into watching the splitter go back and forth. -7. I'm like a beaver cutting wood. So luckily we got so much wood, Tim, that's up here. I wish you lived closer. You could come out and get some wood, but we got so much of it back there that we got to still split. And I got about 10 logs that are 10 foot long. I still got to cut up and then split those too. And then we got like a ton. I mean, you've seen it on the woods, like a ton that we keep pulling out that I can't even keep up with. What?
Can you ask the person from New York if they saw Ground Zero?
So Lawson wants to know if Rosemary, if you're still on here, Lawson wants to know if you've ever been to Ground Zero and seen it. Yeah, we have a splitter jam. There's no way. I tried the axe thing one time, and that's crazy. Oh yeah, 28 ton. I think it's a 25, but it's like a Tractor Supply model, but it still keeps on ticking. -19. That's chilly, Thomas. How can you even, like, how can any of you that are like in -20 or 19 or 5, how can you even stand to go outside? Hey, Combat Vet, did you write a question? I didn't see. Let me go back. I seen you had a question, but I didn't see you write a question. Can you copy and paste it if you had a question? I like the cold. I tell you, Joe's Firewood Videos, he's got one of those real fast splitters. I forget the name of it, but that thing flies. He brought over here last year. That thing was awesome. I can't even think of the name of it. Shows you how much I'm into firewood. Tim, you probably know the name of them. I think Mike Morgan has one too. Mike's, though, I think is a different kind. But Mike's is nice too, and so is Joe's. Oh wow, I haven't been out near the lakes here actually. We haven't been out. Yeah, we haven't been out by the lake. We used to go by Lake Michigan and check it out like in the winter. What are you doing? What are you doing? Out by Lake Michigan. Yeah, East of Maid. So He has an Easton-made. That thing is it's like smooth as butter compared to what we got. And it's fast, super fast. Yeah, Wolf Ridge. So yeah, those seem to be nice, and so do the Easton-mades. You sold it all, Barry. Why'd you do that? It's a lot of work. So we had a sawmill there for a while, and we used that, cut some wood up. And then the vendors or suppliers were short, so the guy sold it. No, Ike. And ended up selling it. And I could not believe how much work those things are. Even though you push it, it's a lot of work getting the log adjusted, and I think I'd rather cut firewood. Funniest protein. I can only imagine the humor that you come up with, my friend. Use all Echo saws too. So we got that one, Tim, that's a steel or still MS211. It's like a rookie saw for me. It's got the self start. It does okay with the blade or the bar, I should say, is a little short. But we don't cut up a ton. Like honestly, we got so much cut up. Rayman becomes a member. Welcome to Treats for Griff. Thanks, Rayman. You don't have to do that, brother. They're good, but I hear Echo's just as good, and Husqvarna here is pretty well too. There's like a Menards brand. It's really crappy. That I see a lot of people saying they got to pull start it and drain the carburetor all the time. It's like one of the overseas like four-wheelers. Honestly, my whole thing is as long as the saw starts, and I can cut the wood, I'm good. When you try to pull that thing forever, oh my God, it's so like tiring. Rayman dropping the emojis. We gotta get those updated. There's some new ones up there. And the other thing I don't like about the still that I have is it's the 211 model, and so I gotta actually I gotta go to a steel dealer because like the local hardware stores don't have them. So they don't have that. I think it's like a 61 count, and it's like impossible to find. So you gotta run all over town to get a chain. So 79 on the house, we got 90 thumbs up. The Poolins was the one I was thinking of at Menards. I hear a lot of people complaining about. Daytona, nice. Thanks, Keith. Glad you're here, my friend. You have a machine to do it? I've tried like the thing like Mike Morgan has where you move it back and forth, and I've tried like a drill bit. The thing you move back and forth works the best for me. I haven't tried the motor ones. Emerald City Diggers, what is going on? All the way from Seattle. I've been to Seattle once, and we're always saying that we want to go back there. But if you're new to the channel, if anyone's new to the channel, smash that, hit the subscribe button. So if you're wondering what the topic was tonight, just to reset the chat here, is we've had some stalkers, which is probably somewhat normal when you're on social media, and they were actually looking for our location, and they're doing background checks, it looks like, and sending stuff to people that used to have phone numbers that we own, thinking it was us, and giving out our information. So we've hired a private investigator to look into it, trace the number down. Early indicators are it's a Google Voice phone number, and so Google Voice is easily traceable. So we'll see what we find out. But we're hoping that the said individual will just reach out and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, it was a joke," but we'll see. Wave so we see you on TV. Oops. Hey, Steven. Triplet boys. Wow, you got your hands full, my friend. It is. It is. And part of it, though, is someone's expected. And like if people find out where people live, that anybody can do that, right? The thing that's challenging, though, is when Barry, hey, the $10 super chat. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Barry. Barry's always a longtime supporter of the channel. We really appreciate it. But being on social media that's part of it. And you can Google and you can do anything and do all these sites to look up people's information, and that's fine. But when they do it for the wrong purposes, then it kind of gets into some legalities. Unless it's Tim just messing with me. But Tim wouldn't do that. So Alex, fortunately, it's somebody that we're acquaintances, and we've known him for a while and used to live near him. And so I actually reached out to him this morning. So we help each other out, but we'll see. Like I said, we already got some information. And we'll see what happens. That's funny, Barry. There's a lot of people that do that. So there's a lot of people that have just accounts or have just a Facebook or YouTube profile, and people go through and just follow, right, and subscribe because they like what you're writing in the comments, or you upset somebody. Who knows? Austin, like Spike. What is like Spike? I'm not getting it. So we got 99 thumbs up. Yeah, Alex, we're very fortunate. The Tree Man 17. The Tree Man 17 is now following us on Twitter. Okay, Austin, thanks. Brett says you don't have any videos too. Yeah, I missed Dennis's message, but that's the other thing too. We get a lot of people that are saying, put electric fence up, right? Like, that's a lot of fence to put up, and that's a lot of expense. And if people want to get in, they're going to get in. So the only way to truly do it is to do like a prison does and put the multiple fence with the barbed wires. But you're talking a lot of cash. And there's so much cleanup out here. The thing is like if there's people that were decent, right, that we knew or got to know, and they stopped at the house and wanted to help out and cut wood or clean the woods and sign a liability waiver, like we would probably entertain it. But the age of entitlement, people just help themselves. But at the end of the day, like I mentioned, I did a video on Facebook last week, and I don't know if some of you have seen it. But at the end of the day, like, I can tell you one thing. So all the stuff that happens with Trespassers, it's so frustrating. But I've had a couple friends or acquaintances in the past 2 weeks to a month pass away at young age. And I've also had several of you send me messages about, things you're struggling with, or how you just like watching me walk through the woods and you feel a part of like the family, and it's getting you through your day, or you can't get outside and you have cancer or whatever it is. So it's very, you guys stop. And so that is very like inspiring. And so you look at the stuff everyone could be going through, like worrying about Trespassers is not a big to do. It's frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. Barbed wire and hot fence to keep cows in. Barry, no worries. I know the borders are all tied up and you can't go places and becomes crazy. All right, guys, we're gonna hang it up, I think, here tonight, but we appreciate you stopping by, and we'll get some videos out on Sunday. And if you're on Facebook, head on over there, and we may go live here in a little bit. So we'll talk to you soon, guys, and have a great night, and thanks for hanging out. Take care.